to stop the bloody penguin, innit? For those of you concerned, I'm not going to do that all stream, okay? I'm not going to do that all stream. Okay, I'll get it out of my system nice and early. Right then, lads. Wait, that's Billy Butcher. Right then, Batman. That's still Billy Butcher. Okay, hang on. Not a chance, Batman. Not a chance. Yeah, that's probably fine. All right. So at the end of the last stream, we got we had our fight with Deathstroke. We squared off with Penguin's men, and then he absconded with his pretty ladies. So now we're trying to catch him. Let me open up my beverage here before we get too far into things. Cheers, folks. Happy Christmas. I said I'm gonna just say Happy Christmas a bunch through this playthrough. It's December. We're playing a Christmas game. Happy Christmas. Or Hanukkah, if you celebrate Hanukkah. And if you're not a religious person, you know, I hope you're having a nice day.
I should use the device I took from Deathstroke.
Okay. Oh, that was this one. The remote claw. Right.
Alfred, get GCPD to take a look at the final offer. More to Dixon Docks. They'll find Slade Wilson tied up and waiting for them, along with some of Penguin's illegally obtained weapons.
Another anonymous tip?
Can't get that
Will do,
yet.
sir.
Yeah, the black sheep of the franchise, you know. Arkham Origins. But so far, I will say I'm really enjoying it. I like this younger version of the Arkham Batman. He's a little less confident in himself. He's a little more aggressive, a little bit more shouty to try and make himself seem a bit scary. It's very subtle, but I appreciate the performance of this. Like, by the time you get to Asylum and City, he knows who he is. He's fucking Batman. He's got it all put together.
Citizens of Gotham,
He lets his aura speak for itself, you know.
been heard. I am Anarchy, voice of the people.
Who the fuck is
Here
this?
to save you from the plague of corruption that now infests this once proud city. Those hired and elected to keep us free and safe won't lift a finger. And why would they? They've been bought and
This guy's
paid for.
spitting. This guy's
Encouraged to
fucking
turn a
spitting.
blind eye. If they won't act, I will. At dawn's first light, the sources of Gotham's ruin will be destroyed. Now, back to your regularly scheduled programming of propaganda and consumerist garbage.
Get him.
As if there isn't
Get him. I
enough
want a game
going
where we
on
play as
tonight.
this freaking guy. But yeah, you know, I think this voice actor, look, nobody is Kevin Conroy other than the late great Kevin Conroy, you know what I mean? So this is a very tough role to fill, slap damn in the middle of this franchise. But I think he's doing a great job, and I think the writing and direction is very okay. You're a younger, more aggressive, less sure of yourself, overcompensating Batman, and I think it's handled very well so far. Roger Craig Smith, that was it. I knew I'd read that name. And it's Troy Baker as, I could have sworn I heard, maybe he's doing both. I could have, I know, because I remember in the
I should
promo
hurry
for
to
this
Lacey
game, he did a
Towers
Joker
before the cops
monologue.
destroy all the evidence from the crime scene Penguin mentioned.
Could,
minute of your time. See, I've got a story to tell you.
who is this fucking
Crime
guy?
and violence, greed and vengeance. But it's also a story of redemption, of second chances, of change. I've planted 3 bombs where Gotham's corruption
Great.
is at its strongest. But unlike those I fight to overthrow, I believe in choice. So, I offer you one. Let them detonate, or stop them. Your actions will determine what I do with you.
And imagine Batman's like, I think I'll go for the let them explode.
I've planted 3 bombs where Gotham's corruption is at its
Yeah, I heard you the
strongest.
first time. I don't know where that is. Wait, hang on.
I've planted 3 bombs.
Shut up.
I've planted 3 bombs where Gotham's corruption is at its strongest. But unlike those I fight to overthrow,
Locate his.
I believe in choice.
Wait, he's got a supporter around? Oh.
I offer you one. Let them detonate or stop them. Your actions will determine what
Talk
I
to
do with you.
anarchist.
Whoa, easy now. I ain't looking for a fight. Got a message, that's all. Anarchy says if you're gonna make a withdrawal, you better do it soon.
Corruption is at its strongest. But unlike... I've planted 3 bombs where Gotham's...
All right.
Those I fight to overthrow, I believe...
Alright, let's do that. Sounds important. How are we all doing tonight, by the way, folks? Hope you're all doing well. Oh shit, we've got a timer. Oh, it's a good thing I'm prioritizing this then. Gliding still feels good. Ah, shit. Dang it. Oh, Jack, I forgot. Yeah, see, I just kind of mentally, like, once Game of the Year is recorded, I'm like, ah, that's my bit done. I forgot you've got editing to do, man. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm looking forward to people listening to it. I think it was another strong year. I think we all put in a great shift, as we always do. Link to the cast, folks, on your podcast app of choice. For me and the lads is hours upon hours upon hours of Game of the Year's debate coming your way very soon. Fearsome debate on a great suite of games. Dare I say, a better suite of games than a lot of other award shows will have.
Only someone set us free.
Very proud, as always, of that. And I do not envy Jack having to edit it, because it's a lot of work.
Proletariat will rise!
Batman's beating up some Tumblr communists. Please, Batman, read Das Kapital, please.
Alfred, we've got a problem.
So I saw. This anarchy fellow mentioned 3 bombs, which means 2 still remain.
I need to find them.
I've no doubt you will, sir.
No, Batman ain't beating the Fash allegations. No way. No fucking way. He's just not. He's just not. Okay, I assume we don't just have the second bomb location. Okay, I guess we'll have to wait. All right. Main objective, locate Black Mask. I don't believe we currently have that. Okay. Let's go do this tower while we're waiting for the next conversation to trigger. Sheldon Park. I just got finished watching Dynamite. Photo finish. Just got the last match finished before starting the stream. 2 solid weeks. 2 solid weeks. I think the C2 predictably has brought some order and some good old-fashioned AEW stakes to things. I'm enjoying it, I must say. Again, as I said on yesterday's stream, I'm going to try and do as many of these kind of towers as we come across them early on in the game. Just to make sure for the second half of the game that we've got all our fast travel shit working, you know?
Here we go!
Boom, 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 boom. I'm Batman. I'm Batman, by the way.
think our time together is drawing to a close. Well, I guess that's one way to solve a problem.
I don't know what that even did. Okay. Electrified. Anything around here? No, probably not. Ah! Wait, how do I de-electrify this?
I think you've made the right decision. Recognizing when you've been beaten is the first step on the road to self-improvement.
No. I'm just looking is all. I do like that he has dialogue for like when you leave the area.
What's this?
Hold on a second there, fellas. I just need to oh, they won't let me do it while there's enemies around. Okay. It's fucking kicking, just fucking stomping him like Randy Orton. Kablam!
I'm disappointed, Batman. You do realize there are other ways to overcome obstacles beyond smashing them.
No. Does that do anything? Yes. Good. There we go. It's the freaking bat! There's no such thing as the freaking bat. We're in Origins, alright? We don't believe in him. If there's such thing as the freaking bat, let me get put out by a sleeper hole right now. Hello, boys. I'm the Penguin. I'm another funny-voiced man.
But how did... I was sure you'd fail. No one is this lucky.
You need to stop this.
Stop
Oh, hello,
what?
Master Bruce. It's I,
Cleaning up the
Alfred.
streets? Ensuring the GCPD actually does its job? Removing corruption from the system? Was it one of those in particular you took issue with, or all of them?
You're using the data you've stolen to blackmail people.
So, it gets the job
I always
done.
love the
Certainly
comic book
kinder than the
contrivance
meetings you're
of
so fond of doling out. Think on that.
Riddler being able to hack into the bat radar and the bat radio to talk to Batman, but not figuring out who he is. It's behind a super secret firewall. Right, where's our next objective? We gotta locate Black Mask. Where the heck is he? Got no AR glide. Oh, we got fucking AR glides. Great. Batwing drop point. Oh, Mitch, thank you for asking. I forgot to mention at the top of the stream. So I changed my OBS settings. The choppiness on the stream last night, that was not performance issues in the game. That was streaming issues. So I've changed the encoder on OBS to the fastest setting. So that should mean more smooth streaming. And it may mean a slight hit to video quality, although I'm not seeing anything too bad. So if the video quality looks okay to yourselves, then we're good to go. But the performance of the game is excellent. I mean, it really is. Like I said on yesterday's stream, I've got it on high settings across the board, except for there's one like physics-based setting with like it's got really realistic paper physics and sheet materials and stuff like that. That one was slightly too taxing to have the game at a playable frame rate. So we've gone without that one. Uh-oh.
We got a problem!
I love that this game has a bunch of dialogue of them giving up moments before I kill them. All right. Like, am I supposed to be testing? Am I supposed to main objective locate Black Mask? Okay. Oh. Oh, there we go. We're gliding, and I hope you like gliding too. Oh, wait. Is it here? Oh, right. Okay.
Police know the victim fell from a nearby building, but there's not much else in the file. His identity might shed some light on things.
Scanning.
Brian Murphy, an account manager at the Gotham Merchants Bank. Cause
Brother.
of death, internal injuries sustained on impact. Now I know what happened. Time to find out how and why.
Okay. Whoop, whoop. Did they put some of this stuff in night, if I recall correctly? This reconstructing the crime scene stuff?
A high velocity impact. I should check the roof.
I was just on the roof. I did a fucking oh wait, is there more here? What's that called? When you do one objective before you're supposed to? Right. Oh, there's a. It's called a thing, but
broken. Was it an accident or was he pushed?
in this town, I'm gonna go out and take a wild guess on what happened. Some sort of ne'er-do-well pushed him.
Two sets of footprints means the victim wasn't alone, and the scattered paperwork suggests he had a briefcase. I need to find that.
It was actually a little-known Batman comic book character, the Ledge Pusher. Yeah, he didn't have much of a run beyond the 40s, but he was very popular for his time. Okay. Oh, so we did this with the keycard thing. I really like this. Like you have to fast forward to see where this this fucking piece of evidence flew to. Yeah, okay. No, drop slower, you fool. There you go. This is cool. This is a little bit more involved than the detective stuff in the other games. You know what I mean? Which is a little bit autoplay.
The other to Robert Haynes, a well-known con artist. Alfred, I need the last known location of Robert Haynes. I'll send over everything I've got in case it helps.
No need, sir. I already have a search area. Check your display.
Oh, cool. Okay. When you say 66, you mean like a Batman 66 game? That'd be cool. Didn't they, after they made Everything or Nothing, didn't the James Bond studio of the time do a From Russia with Love game? Like a real out of time kind of thing? That was cool. Alright, let's go. Speaking of comic book video games, I am interested in checking out the one of the fakest Overwatches since the dawn of the fake Overwatch game. But Marvel Rivals is out tomorrow, and I think it genuinely looks pretty cool. So I might take a look at that. Like, it is the most shameless Overwatch ripoff since that game came out. But I think the character models are genuinely really cool, so who cares? You know, if you do it well, you know, I'll tolerate it. But also, people seem to be enjoying the actual game play. The people who've had access to it in its preview stages, you know? Natasha Bedingfield was in that James Bond game. That's awesome. How 2003 can you get? Oh, you know what? I should just fast travel. But you know what? In for a penny, in for a pound. Let's just get across the bridge here, using our sick gliding skills. Oh, I'm Batman. I'm so Batman. Hey, fuckers! I'm watching you. I'm Batman. But I don't have time to fight you right now. Glide across the bridge without touching the ground. I'm getting all kinds of achievements here. Oh shit. Noogie. I'm freaking Batman. Fucking Dusty Rhodes elbow to finish him off.
What do you want?
What happened to Brian Murphy?
We had a deal. He gave me the account numbers. I faked being a client and cleared out the account. In exchange, he gets a cut. It's a con I run 100 times. But then he starts to get nervous, tries to back out.
So you threw him off a roof?
I couldn't risk him warning the bank. I'll go to the cops. I had to protect my interests.
Protect this.
How'd that work out for you?
Fucking
Alfred, contact the GCPD and let them know Brian Murphy's killer has been apprehended. Send over the evidence as well.
Consider it done, sir.
excellent. Oh, that was a separate case. I thought that tied into the main story. Okay. Oh, I can level up. Sick. Okay, these all seem to be like action based. Like you don't buy them, you unlock them by being awesome. Progress through the story to reveal that. Okay. Yeah, so it seems like the Thing Remastered is going to release today, but it hasn't been out yet, and I guess it could be out during the course of this. I was about to say tweeting. I was posting about this earlier on Blue Sky. Obviously, we played that original Thing PS2 game on this channel, and look, conceptually super cool. Execution, you know, not really there. I think if they modernize those controls so that even in the tail end of the game when it is very gun heavy, that it feels better when it's gun heavy, I think you're laughing. I think that's great then. I'm really curious how that lands. I like the Batman voice. I mean, it's fucking tough to voice a character that was made famous by Kevin Conroy. You know what I mean? It's just really fucking hard. Yeah, I'll buy this, sure. And he does a good job, and he's doing a different thing as well. Like I think the voice direction is really good, and they've gone in a different direction, and they've gone a bit younger. They're not doing the thing where it's like basically just like an impersonation of Conroy, which is good. Where the hell am I going? I have no clue where I'm supposed to be going here. Batwing drop point. Because my objective is just locate Black Mass, but what am I? Do I need to go back to the Batcave, maybe? Wait, what's this? No, that's it. That's a Riddler thing.
I've planted 3 bombs where Gotham's corruption is at its strongest. But unlike those I fight to overthrow, I
All right, we'll do this anarchy thing while we're figuring that out.
You're drawn to me. Go on, admit it. Like little moths to the light. Get on over.
We gotta shut him down to shut him up. Otherwise, we'll never be free.
Too bad. You can't shut me off any more than you can the billboards or the branding on your clothes. Flyers that litter the
Oh, this guy is so annoying. You can't take the friggin' branding off your clothes, man. Listen, your outfit looks fairly well made, buddy. Oh, I just read a really good Spider-Man issue last night. It's from the JMS run. It's the one where he meets the guy who makes costumes for heroes and villains. That is a really good issue. It's like a standalone thing. He just kind of like, the guy kind of makes his living by obviously doing everyone's fancy superhero outfits. But when it comes to the villains, he has a crisis of conscience because he just has to kind of, you know, he has to keep his nose out of their business and not squeal on them, because then he'll lose all his business. But then he has a crisis of conscience. He's like, should I tell frickin' Spider-Man about this thing I heard about? It's really well done. I'm really enjoying that run. I know I'm extremely late to a very lauded and acclaimed run on Spider-Man, but the JMS run is fantastic. It really is. I'm nearly finished the first omnibus, which is about 1,000 pages. It's pretty chunky. It is a chunky boy. Oh shit! The hell is that, Batman? No, Batman, don't take the fire escape. Batman, use your fucking tech to fly, please. Yeah. Yeah, eat shit. Ah, fuck.
You're gonna fight all of them?
Yes, I am.
We are the many!
These guys are so lame! We're the freaking money.
Keep at 'em!
Imagine if they knew Batman is a billionaire. How funny would that be? Ankle lock.
You'll never get all of us!
Turns out I will. All right. Sweet. Let's go back to the Batcave and see if there's anything we can do there to locate Black Mask.
Cobblepot's been meeting with the assassins. What for? Guns, crews.
All right. Citizen Sleeper 2 for January 25. Very nice, very nice. First big game of the new year then, I guess.
Master Bruce, you've returned.
Although I guess technically Indiana Jones is going to be the first big game of the new year in the game of the year sense. Indiana Jones reviews are going live in like 2 hours, I think, by the way. Maybe they'll be live before I end this stream, but...
Well played, sir. You stopped the electrocutioner with a single strike.
I just used his arrogance to my advantage. A textbook move a child could have avoided.
True, but I doubt the rest of them will go down as easily.
If they do, we'll be eating that Christmas ham sooner than you think.
Christmas! suit chamber. Oh, sick. Okay, I gotta earn more costumes. Fair enough. No, no back computer. Training, obviously. Case file, profile. All right. Someone want to check for me after you leave the final offer. That's the name of the ship we just did a whole chapter on. The objective is locate Black Mask. Maybe I'm fucking stupid, but I'm not seeing it on this map here. So I'm just like, is there a thing I need to hack? Like, do I need to, is it pull out this fucking yoke? And like, I don't think so, but I have absolutely no fucking clue. Like, typically with the way these games work, I'm sure it's just like you're waiting for a phone call to trigger or something. What's this?
I've planted 3.
Okay, there's his last. We'll do that. We'll do that. Yeah, if someone could check that for me, I'd appreciate it. By the way, I mentioned on the Discord earlier that I was looking for ideas for Christmas content. I've got some stuff lined up. But if you have any suggestions, I will absolutely hear them.
The cops investigating this crime should have a relay station set up. It'll look like a mobile satellite dish, probably on a rooftop.
Wait, what?
I've planted 3 bombs where Gotham's corruption is at its strongest.
Because obviously Wednesday and Thursdays are Christmas Eve and Christmas Day respectively. Very inconsiderate of our streaming schedule. And so is the first 2 days of January. So I will have some pre-taped content coming your way.
Hey, that freak's on our turf.
Oh, sick! Oh, ankle lock!
No.
Oh!
Those we look to for protection instead inspire fear. Gotham is imprisoned, and the police its wardens.
Oh, thank you, Donnie, for the message in chat. I'll do this and then I'll follow that track.
Anarchy's right, you know. Cops don't care about us. We'd be better off without them. But you already knew that, didn't you?
Billy clubs, guns. When they walk down the streets, we avert our eyes. Tremble when they speak. Who are these people really?
Wait, this anarchy guy is preaching anti-cop agenda. All right, I'm listening. Okay. Anarchy's like, that show Euphoria is actually propaganda. Open your eyes.
Seriously considering giving Gordon the job. This could be bad. Bad for him, maybe. As long as people upstairs will support him. And who's it gonna be? What happened, afterwards, with the cops all gone? Most of them are so crooked we'll be safer without them. But someone's gotta keep the peace. Not someone. Everyone. See why?
They're talking about community policing. Oh dear. was good. Oh. Oh yeah, these guys absolutely would have orchestrated a certain hit in New York City. It was these fucking guys here.
Even after knowing all you did about the places I targeted, you spared them.
Sorry to disappoint you.
Disappoint me? Not at all. Come on down to the courthouse so we can continue Gotham's trial. I've planted 3 bombs where Gotham's corruption...
Sick. Okay. Yeah, we'll do this since we have it. We'll do this now. We'll wrap this up here. This guy is hilariously lame, so I'm enjoying this.
This thing walks the streets at night, taking people. What do you mean, thing? Some kind of creature. It's got horns, flies.
I wish more media did a period of Batman where people are still scared because they think he's an actual creature. Like, that is an inherently more interesting period than a lot of the ones.
At least until the sun's up. Supposedly, it comes out at night.
No shit.
Stop that!
Ah, fuck. I thought I could get that timing down. Blammo! So yeah, by the way, so my plan is obviously this week and the next 2 weeks to do Batman, and I'm thinking hopefully we might be able to wrap the story up by then. It seems like it's one of the shorter Arkham games, and so then obviously we'll do 2 weeks of kind of, you know, pre-taped, for lack of a better term, stuff on YouTube, no live shows obviously, and then I'm hopeful, all going well, no delayed deliveries and no electrical fires from the construction period, I'm kind of hoping that the first proper live stream of 2025 will be a PC testing stream, right, where I can test out my new streaming setup and new gaming rig. That is the tentative plan right now. Again, maybe it's wishful thinking that I'll get all that shit together and have it assembled immediately at the beginning of January, but we'll see. Okay. Oh, this is so sick, dude. Bro, this is so, this shit, this would do fucking numbers on Facebook right now. Like, at this exact point in history, this shit would go crazy. The fucking Illuminati sees everything, and oh yeah, by the way, it stands astride a mountain of skulls. Okay? Okay, guys? Please? Oh! Yeah! Yeah, this is the lamest thing I've ever seen in my life. The creation of man, but the freaking anarchy symbol. This is like something American politicians vandalize their own house with. God, it's so stupid. Oh, this is so lame. I love it. Oh, this is so lame. This is so perfectly lame. Oh my god, like I just can't wait to beat the shit out of this guy.
I'm so glad you came. It's an honor, really. There's so much for us to discuss.
What do you want?
Oh, this is the courthouse from
I'd like
City.
to propose an alliance. I think the two of us could accomplish great things together.
I don't work with criminals. You need to turn yourself in.
Tell you what. I'll turn myself in as soon as you do the same. But you don't consider yourself a criminal, do you? The suit, the gadgets, the sense of entitlement. You're just another rich kid atoning for his fiscal sins.
Oh, he's fucking got you, Batman. Fucking own, bitch.
What we want.
Fucking bitch, man. Fucking rich bitch, man. This is an Anarchy Stan account now. I want to play Anarchy Arkham Origins. Anarchy Origins is just you sit around posting on Reddit all day. It's interesting to me that this is the use of our tax dollars.
We can't be.
God, it's so lame. This has to be an original creation for the video game. No fucking chance is this guy in the comics.
Oh, what am I doing? You'll burn for what you've done.
Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Batman.
Can we change your mind?
Ah, fuck. Oh, the power of capitalism is slowing Batman down. He needs to shed it. He needs to shed it and embrace anarchy. He needs to embrace anarchy and posting on Reddit and enjoying Rick and Morty. What? Oh. Yeah. No, yeah. Come on. Fight for capitalism, Batman.
Bring me in.
You know you love it.
Don't get it. We're on the same.
We're not on the same side, you bitch.
You're either with us or
Oh, these guys gotta jump over them, that's it. Oh, like he's just like a normal enemy? That's funny. What? He didn't pick that up before I hit him. Fuck you, game.
I asked for discourse and you respond.
I asked for discourse! You really are a freak! I asked for discourse! Oh, what kind of freak asked for discourse? You think you're so smart, Batman? Why don't you debate me on X, the everything app?
You're just a kid.
So, what does it matter? I wanted to make a difference. I thought you'd feel the same.
Oh my God,
I do,
is it
but
Jason
not like
Todd?
this. A lot of innocent people almost died tonight because of you.
Innocent? They watched as Gotham went to hell and didn't do a thing.
They're just afraid.
No, they're weak. And so are you.
It is Jason Todd. Is that what they're going for? Let me see, real name unknown political activist. Self-titled voice of the people. Extremist who will do anything to achieve his goals. Sounds like CM Punk. Sees corporations and government as enemies that must be destroyed. Growing following among youth and disillusioned. Yeah, sounds right to me. Okay, I guess they're not explicitly saying. I guess it's just the voice actors doing a similar whiny performance that they also did for Jason Todd in Night. And also, it would make sense that it's like Batman stumbles upon this guy who's super skilled, but obviously flawed and super violent. You could imagine them doing a story where you take him under his wing, and then he, you know, what happens in Night happens, and that makes him resort to his old violent ways. Yeah, I could see that, you know.
Police are on their way.
Let me see here. Heavy real ammo. A new takedown technique using special remote club projectile. Ammo is limited. Increased batarang stun time. Special, oh yeah. Perform critical counters to deliver double counter damage and add 2 counts to your combo. Sick. Okay, let's go for that. Oh, it is a comics character. Wow. Shut up, Anarchy. My God. Alright, I enjoyed that story, but you are a dweeb, and I'm out of here. Alright. Where was that? It was over here, wasn't it? This, yeah.
The bat. Call in 064.
Oh! Kablamo!
I'll be at a disadvantage if I can't tap into the cops' communications. I should hack their mobile relay station.
Rubio, what's your 20?
On the balcony for a smoke with a menace.
Those men on the balcony, that could be my way in.
Shut case. Penguin murdered Black Mask and his lady friend. I mean, we found the bastard's stubby little fingerprints right by the bodies.
Yeah, we got Penguin now. Like to see him squirm out of this one. Fingerprints, 2 dead bodies. He's about to do some time.
Yeah.
Nothing leaves.
It's always funny. Christmas tree. Merry Christmas. Door. Sionis' safe house. This looks
Police
a lot
believe
like the
Penguin
place.
murdered Black Mask. But why would he send me here if he was the killer? It doesn't add up.
This looks like the room from the intro of The Batman.
I can reconstruct the crime scene with the evidence scanner. This crime took place days ago. The fire and the exposure to the elements make identifying the victims difficult. The male victim is wearing a black mask, but I can't positively identify him as Roman Sionis without a DNA analysis. Something I can't do in the field. I can identify the female victim based on her fingerprints. Tiffany Ambrose, Roman Sionis' girlfriend. Or one of them at least. She was no angel, long list of priors, but nothing to indicate she was the target here. The fire spread as a result of a Molotov cocktail thrown into the room. It may have been intended to destroy evidence.
Okay.
The shallow trajectory of the bullet suggests the shooter could be someone of Penguin's height. But the grooves on the floor suggest that the victim was killed by someone leaning back in a chair.
Leaning back in a chair?
This bullet was fired from a revolver. Ballistics analysis indicates a low angle of trajectory. The shooter could have been someone of Penguin's height, but the pattern in the gunpowder residue suggests the bullet was actually fired by someone lying on the ground. These fingerprints are a match for the Penguin, but they're on top of the soot from the fire. The cops were right. Penguin was in the room, but these prints prove he was here after the murders were committed. If he didn't kill Black Mask, who did?
So Black Mask
The
is
only thing I know
dead?
for certain is that Tiffany's shooter was lying on the floor. But why?
Okay.
These white streaks are shoe polish. Whoever shot Tiffany was being dragged along the floor. Besides the victims, there were 2 other people in the room. Tiffany's shooter, and whoever was dragging the shooter. The location from which the male victim was shot may tell me more. The DNA here doesn't belong to either of the victims. fight broke out when someone startled the shooter. It's not clear who won the fight. It could have been either one of them. I should review the evidence to see if I can learn anything more about either the intruder or the shooter.
Okay.
Fabric analysis indicates the intruder was wearing a white suit or sport jacket. This fabric swatch could help identify the intruder, but I still can't identify the male victim's shooter. There's one impact area I haven't checked for clues.
This is very complicated. So Black Mask is dead, his girlfriend's dead, but there's multiple people in the room?
This DNA is from the female victim. The level of oxidation suggests it's been here for several days. If I review the evidence, I may be able to find out what she was doing when she was attacked.
Okay.
She was sending text messages to Roman Sionis about someone named the Joker.
Little fucking guy you may have heard of.
Someone killed Black Mask. But this crime took place several days ago, and I saw Black Mask earlier tonight. The only answers I have raise more questions. Who is the Joker? Was he the killer here? Or is he one of the assassins? I have a body, an unknown shooter, and an unknown assailant who attacked the shooter. I need to match the DNA samples against the records in the National Criminal Database to identify who was in the room.
So,
Alfred, I need access to the National Criminal Database.
Well, the only way to do that would be to infiltrate the Gotham City Police Department.
Then that's where I'm going.
Sir, you'd need to physically hack into their servers. If you insist on doing something that foolish, you'll need a powerful, non-lethal weapon. I recommend coming back here to pick up your concussion detonator.
Concussion detonator, let's fucking go. CTE gun. Okay, so hang on. Right, so let's just say, so the Joker's sitting here, he shoots Black Mask. Oh, wonderful job. I've killed him. Then someone else walks in here and has a fist fight with the Joker. Meanwhile, someone beats up the girl. No, surely he comes in, he smashes the girl's head against the table. Then he comes over here, he sits at Black Mask's desk. Black Mask comes in and goes, "Oh, what the fuck? I'm Black Mask." He goes, "Oh, are you really?" And then shoots him. And then someone else attacks the Joker who's unrelated. All right, interesting. Let's go back to the Batcave. No, fucking fast travel back there, idiot. Oh, you can't travel from here. Okay. Oh, yes, the Jonkler and the Joker. It's like a flash, reverse flash situation. The Jonkler doesn't think anything is funny. Oh, great. I like how he doesn't say anything. He's just like, here I am, I'm a shield man.
Come in, 8-2. Dispatch, Delta 4.
Right. All right, let's get our NFL tech.
We'll
Welcome home, sir. The concussion detonator is on your workbench. Remember, if you use that instead of your fists, you'll do less lasting damage to those police officers and civil servants.
Noted.
I love civil servants.
Thank goodness you're all right, sir. You had me quite worried. Slade Wilson is no ordinary foe.
He ambushed me. I should have been more prepared.
You had no way of knowing he was on the ship.
That may be. But I was so focused on Cobblepot, I lost track of my surroundings. It was sloppy. Amateur.
You really shouldn't be so hard on yourself.
There's too much at stake for me not to be.
Alfred Wisdom. GCPD we're going to, isn't it? Okay. Let's do, yeah. Let's fly here, but then let's do the other two. Oh, that's loud. Let's do the other two towers in this region. Not the Lord of the Rings one. All right, let's do this one.
Back, Delta 4-4. Can you raise Delta 8-2? Stand by, 4-4. Delta 8-2. Delta 8-2, come in. Delta 8-2, come in. Delta 8-2, report. Delta 4-4, no response from 8-2. Please proceed inside to confirm 8-2 status.
10-4 dispatch.
Here? Yeah. Here.
Come down and face me!
Shut up.
All right, we've had our fun. But this endeavor's grown tiresome.
What? Communication with back computer jammed. Damn.
All units, getting calls about a disturbance. Stand by for location.
What the fuck happened there?
Well, this is definitely the last time we'll be speaking. And frankly, I'm glad. Your self-righteous posturing is getting on my nerves.
Where is this person with the scrambler? How do I get this? Where is this? Alright, head in the game. Oh, there you go. All right. How do I find you, you son of a bitch? You stumped Batman. Merry Toy Show Eve. All right, hang on. No, okay. What if I go down here? Okay. No. How do I... Right. It's the freaking bat! Where is this? This is so annoying. What does this do? Oh, this looks like something I can interact with when I have a weapon later on. Oh god, I didn't even think about streaming the Game Awards. I guess I could, couldn't I? I did not even think about that. Holy shit. Let me check my schedule and check their schedule, and I'll maybe at the end of this stream we'll do that. Okay, let's go try and do this comms tower. I cannot figure out where that fucking jammer is, and I don't want to spend the rest of the stream doing that. Yeah, it's been a while since we've done a shitty games conference or a shitty E3 or anything like that. Yeah, I do have a lot of December off work. I'm one of those people that, like, I just hoard my annual leave until December. So I will check out the timings for the Keeleys at the end of this stream. Kablamo! Kablamo! Waste a freaking bat! Kick his ass! Guys are in trouble. Oh shit! I had a great combo going there. Oh, level up! Hell yeah! Alright. Where's my entry point here?
Guards have been doubled at police precincts since Loeb's murder. You'll need to find a way to sneak in that won't attract attention. Otherwise, you'll never make it to the server room.
Understood. Thanks.
Big Justice and the Riddler at the Game Awards. Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. Ah, that's a, if you can put money on that, I would. Oh, shit. All right, our next game is going to be revealed by two guys who really put the boom in Boomer Shooter. Oh my god, this is so contrary. Come on. Death Stranding. I was also about to make a Death Stranding reference. No, the Costco guys and the Riddler are being added to Smash Brothers.
I'm upping the stakes, Batman, just like I promised. Tread carefully.
What? Yeah.
Oh boy, you sure showed that great who's in charge.
I always love the Riddler in these games doing his I'm not mad, I'm actually laughing routine. He originated that. The Riddler was the original guy who was not mad, he was actually laughing.
How pedestrian. Try and put some effort into it at least.
Oh, Dark Knight, you solved my $1 million puzzle I've wasted half my life building all around Gotham. Ha! Lifetimes are, you know, replenishable.
Another day, another door. They're just no match for you. You're cheating, aren't you? You're getting help from someone.
My chat are helping me, Riddler. And what are you gonna do about it?
No one's helping me, Enigma. Did you ever consider maybe you're not as clever as you think?
Says the man who seems to have mistaken Christmas Eve for Halloween. In case you haven't noticed, I've got the entire city under surveillance, feeding me all of its dirty little secrets. And I did it all on your watch, oh great guardian of Gotham. So, what do you have to say to that?
I'm taking your network down.
Spoken like a true Neanderthal. Well, you can certainly try.
Sweet. All right. Oh, what's that, Dark Knight? You fucked my wife? Oh, how very clever of you. Please. Oh, Batman, you've broken my legs, is it? How very pedestrian. So how does this fucking concussion thing work?
Go.
What the fuck? This is not helpful at all.
This is officially jank. Whatever. Must be seeing things.
I always love throwing the smoke pellet in all these games.
I need any unassigned unit for special assignment. Stand by.
Oh shit! Look out, Batman! They've got guns. See ya. Ah, fuck you.
Got a smoke bomb here! Suspect is over here!
Alright, not my best stealth mission, to say the least, but we got there in the end. I am Batman, after all. Master Bruce, consider using the concussion pellet instead of beating the shit out of everyone. I'll think about it. Oh, this is the most obvious blow me up wall ever.
Yeah, probably another water pipe bursting. Love to go take a look, but, you know, my shift's over. Loeb understood. The problem is Gordon ain't a team player.
This won't be easy, but if I'm going to access the National Criminal Database and find out what happened at Lacey Towers, I need to find the server room without being discovered.
Oh my god, is this an insta-fail stealth? That ain't good. Oh. What kind of police headquarters is this? Well, America, I guess.
There's 8 assassins in town tonight. From the info we've been gathering, they're among the most dangerous criminals on record. Period. After interrogating Whalen Jones, we've learned that they're all competing for a huge bounty, which Black Mask has offered for the head of the Bat.
Where do I sign up?
I thought he was a ghost.
All right, cut the chatter, people. Our goal is to ensure order in this city. So our #1 priority becomes bringing in the Bat before these assassins get to him. Now, the closer it gets to morning, the more desperate the assassins will grow. And if he's still out there, the more damage they'll cause to the city as they try to find or attract him. All right, dismissed.
Yeah, well, they were supposed to be guarding the crime scene, not gabbing. No wonder the Bat got the drop on them. Yeah, tell them to keep their eyes open next time.
Oh, the irony.
Must you be so brutal, sir? These are city employees.
They're as corrupt as they come, and they're in my way.
Hell yeah.
Think twice about that approach, sir. You never know when you might need their help. At any rate, your objective is the GCPD server room. I've marked it on your map.
GCPD New Year's Eve party. Penguins Gang, Bane's Mercenaries, Black Mask Mafia. Black Mask Mafia! Wait, is there an alternate way out of this room? No.
We're up!
Oh shit, okay.
We no more mercy!
Damn right they won't. What are they watching? Oh, well, I guess that's why I got no one to blame but myself. All right, whoopsie. No.
I won't be able to access doors like this with my cryptographic sequencer. I'll need to find another way.
Okay, obviously this is a thing I need to be able to shoot, but I don't. Do I have anything yet? No, I don't have the prerequisite.
I told you already. What I saw is what I saw.
What are you on?
I done been clean 3 days. Like I said, things swooped down out of nowhere. Huge, big, big.
Oh wait, no, I've already been here.
Yeah, in a minute. Gotta get his story straight first. Now, let's go through it again.
No, I didn't think so. Any events I can... Aha! Always event.
I won't stand a chance against that many armed men.
Yeah, I would.
I can use Deathstroke's remote claw to pass above their heads undetected.
Alright, listen up. While you jokers are playing cleanup.
I could easily take them on, but we'll leave that for now.
Worked out a deal with our pal Black Mask. If any of us
Oh, I
can
wonder
get
is there like a
that
trophy
before
for
the
dropping
assassins
down?
get to
Nah,
it,
fuck it, we'll leave
we
it.
get the bounty. All $50 million. For those of you who ain't too good with the math.
If I'm not careful, that guard will alert the others.
Nice.
That's what I'm talking about.
Let's take him down.
Yeah. What are we waiting for?
Brandon? Oh, Howard Brandon. Okay, not President Brandon. Trigger-happy leader of GCPD's feared tactical unit, commonly extorts and intimidates criminals, one of the dirtiest cops on the force. Skilled marksman, proven tactical combat advantage. Skills. I think the timing of a release of a game like this is also really important. Like, coming after two Arkham games, which were beloved and released 2 years apart, and then this one was 2 years later as well, it's easier to appreciate it now that this franchise has gone silent for a while,
Little prison riot.
and we don't really get games like this anymore.
Makes him look like he doesn't have control, right?
Like it. How do we make it happen?
Let me think a minute.
Like, as much as I'm enjoying this and feeling like critics were really harsh on it, to be fair, it did have to follow Arkham City, which is one of the greatest games of all time, you know?
This just in from Central. They're offering a reward of $25,000 for information relating to the arrest of Black Mask or any of the perps involved in the murder of Commissioner Loeb. Go get him, boys.
No, right, okay. No. You guys are so stupid.
Engaging! This hump needs to be taught a lesson. Put the hurt on! Let's put him on discipline.
I really thought this was going to be an entirely stealth mission. I guess not. Yeah, boy.
Reminder to all units, we'll be accepting donations and cards for Commissioner Loeb's family in the break room.
Will this game or similar one be in the Game of the Year conversation if released today? It's really hard to say. I don't know. Like, yeah, I feel like it would in the conversation. Yeah, I mean, would it? I don't know if it would be in the, you know, a serious contender, but I think so. You know, it's well, I was about to say it's polished, but I do recall people mentioning when I said I was going to play this that it did launch broken. So that's one thing it has in common with modern games, you know. Also, if I do stream the Keighley Awards, one of the funny things about it is that I'm pretty uninterested in a lot of the games that are nominated. I didn't play Shadow of the Erd Tree. I don't care about Final Fantasy. I didn't play Metaphor.
So what does this disruptor of yours do?
Little bit of this, little bit of that. Mostly, though, it does a whole lot of none of your damn business.
Oh, you want to play it like that? All right. Maybe I'll have the guys over at Evidence Lockup take a look.
Oh, I'm so angry.
Kind of rough.
Oh, this guy's... Oh, he's annoying me.
Fragile.
Not you again.
What's up, brother?
Talk, or you won't be walking anywhere.
Sing me a Christmas carol. You gotta answer for dropping me off that rooftop, buddy.
No, you have to answer to me. How does this disruptor
He
work?
simply said no.
One of the pigs. They got it.
I won't answer that.
How about we take a little walk up to the roof?
Okay, you win. It jams weapons, overrides electronic locks. All right. Now you gotta let me go.
How'd that work out for you last time?
I love how he's like, I'm a prick, by the way. I'm a fucking arsehole. Yeah, Arkham Knight, a famously on fire PC launch. That they stayed working on that for literal years, though. Like in the last couple of years, I've heard people say, like it does work today, and it is genuinely quite great. I've even heard, obviously, because I follow a bunch of people on Reddit and in this community, I've heard a lot of people say that Arkham Knight runs well on the Steam Deck these days, which is impressive. Arkham Knight, I'm one of the people who is very mixed on Arkham Knight. Obviously, I think it's great in a lot of ways, but I think, you know, the story is weak and the Batmobile stuff is weak. But that is a decade old. That is still one of the best looking games of all time. That is a phenomenal looking game. I mean, it is incredible. Incredible. And like I mentioned, I'm hoping one of my first live streams in the new year will be testing out the new PC, the new gaming PC. I would love to give that game a spin on a high-end PC. Which is what I'm aiming to build, obviously. Where you know, it's gonna be a pretty decent PC.
Wipe things clean. We should start with you. Good one.
Watch the feet.
Enough of the We're not who you want.
Oh no, I think you're who I want. Yeah.
Reality check.
Oh damn.
We make the law in this town.
I'm above the law.
Priority 1 alert. All personnel be advised.
Who the fuck are you guys?
Reported on the ground. 622 on the premises.
Where's the server room, by the way? Does anyone know where the server room is?
Intruder in the building.
Snowboy, how you doing? Origins has been pretty good so far. I gotta be honest. Origins is pretty good so far. Talk to Hobo.
Get yourself to a shelter.
You kidding? That's where they round us up. You don't get it. Anarchy gets it, but you don't get it, man.
Anarchy gets it. Okay, hang on. Where the fuck am I going? Ah. Nice job, Batman. Great fucking job doing a little twirl. What? Oh, my... Like, I don't want to get ahead of myself, because I am only just like 3.5 hours in, but... Oh, there's a fucking door right here. Oh no, this is the end. I didn't have access to this door previously. Okay. I was really getting embarrassed there. I don't want to get ahead of myself and say that this is better than Night, but I will say I do appreciate the focus of it. And I know Night obviously is flawed in its own way. That's not super high praise, but you know.
to do.
Nighty nice now.
Priority 1 alert. All personnel be advised. 211's reported on the ground. 22 on the premises. Repeat, priority 1 alert. Intruder in the building.
Yeah, Arkham Knight. And the funny thing is, the thing about Arkham Knight is I was actually kind of a defender of the tank stuff for a while. My big bugbear with Arkham Knight is the story. I think I realize not everyone is a big massive nerd who instantly would have twigged that it was the Red Hood story, but I also think the Red Hood story is popular enough that most of the people would have twigged that, and I don't even think it's an especially good retelling of that story.
He is the worst kind of criminal.
But we won't get into that.
Actions are justified. Who acts completely outside
Also, as
the
bored
system.
as I was of the tank stuff, I will say that the non-tank stuff is pretty cool. I love drifting around in the Batmobile, like in its non-tank form. The other thing about Night is that these games, they got so system deep by the end. Do you know what I mean? This one feels like a little bit of a reset. It's got some of that late, you know, Night stuff, but like you just had, if they've got shields, you press this. If they've got electric stuns, you do this. Big enemies, small enemies, like there was so many. It was like a rhythm game. You know what I mean?
Headed towards your location. Be ready.
All right.
You'd think with the number of skulls we crack, punks would think twice about messing with us. In the station, no less. Gotta remember to talk to Marks.
Karl Marx?
Hey! Whoa!
He's got them all strung up somehow.
He strung him up like some kind of freaking bat.
What's he doing to us?
When they added this to City, oh my god. Like I feel like that was one of the key things people wanted. Asylum was so awesome in so many ways, but they were like, man, imagine if you could fucking, you know, imagine if you could fucking do this shit.
All right, now I'm pissed.
Can I?
Yeah! Hey, come on out!
Why does that not kill them? That's annoying.
Huh. Back to the search.
Just give it up, Batman. There's no way you're getting out of here alive.
Rod.
Oh, City easily the best one. I would love to be an asylum truther.
Think you can run? Face is gonna be all over the system. You're finished.
Because like Asylum is so focused, it's so condensed, you know. But the bosses are terrible, man. They are just so bad. They're so bad, and as I said, I think on yesterday's stream, like the conclusion of that great game being the fucking like big fat muscly Joker is so lame. It's so lame, you know what I mean? But City is easily the best. Like, I think City has the best fan service. It has the best, you know, go into this little room and explore around for a little bit and you'll find this really satisfying Easter egg, you know. I didn't even mean to do that. I meant to do this.
He's still here. I can feel it.
Oh, we can do multiple of these. Okay, wow.
Holding fire! It wasn't the perp!
Screw this up, and you'll all be out of work.
We got it, Lieutenant.
Starting to think suspect may have fled. Anyone have contact?
Anyone got his 20?
You still out there? Huh? God damn it! Who got taken out?
No, Batman, get in the vent, please. Thank you.
Right. We're gonna need an ambulance. Come on, man. Your
Oh,
heart's
shit.
still beating.
Very small window there.
Who's there? On me!
Okay, not the smoothest ever, but... Kablamo!
Priority 1 alert. All available personnel should be searching your quadrants for the 622. Suspect is 6'4", dressed in black, and has wings?
How do they know how tall he is?
Is this for real?
But the other, and again, like, so the Joker Titan stuff is just a lame conclusion of for Asylum, but City has all the cool, like, fucking, like, Joker's dying and you don't know if he's really dying, and like, even though it's super indulgent, like, it's kind of epic for its own sake. It's got all the Ra's al Ghul stuff, you know. It's get your shit in the game, but it all works. You know what I mean? It's a beautiful, epic mess in a lot of ways, and the ending is really cool, and the premise is cool. The premise is such a Batman-y, comic-y premise, you know, like a prison city. It's just the right type of stupid.
They're trying to kill the Bat and collect the bounty. Gotham don't need no free.
Yeah.
Priority 1 alert. All personnel report to your department head. Need a head count.
I have not yet read Absolute Batman 2. I have it, I just haven't gotten around to reading it yet. First one was fucking great. I don't know why I haven't gotten around to that yet. Snyder. So Snyder's writing it. Because I was like, it was getting all this hype, but I was like, why is this getting more hype than any other, you know, Batman series? Then it was like, oh, it's the new Scott Snyder thing, you know.
They're using a security protocol I'm not familiar with, and the windows are reinforced glass. The disruptor in the evidence locker might do the trick.
Oh, so this is okay. So so we didn't have the tools yet to do that tower we previously had. Yeah, the only Snyder thing I have read previously is his Court of Owls. You know, the Court of Owls story, right? But that's all I know him from, and I was like, well, that's good enough for me to go, I guess I should read this.
I need an alternate route.
So all the Absolute reboots for DC are all kind of like, we're rebooting this character, but we're changing some shit. And so in Absolute Batman, his dad's dead, his mom is alive, and he's not a bajillionaire. And Alfred's history as a military intelligence guy is way more prevalent. He's active. Like, Alfred is not their butler. Alfred is like sick CIA grandpa. That's his fucking thing. So again, first issue will get you going. First issue, you're like, yes, this is fucking sick. And also, as was the big hype pre-release thing about it, like him taking elements of his suit off as weapons is, God, it's class. There's a big fight scene in issue 1, and it's the sickest thing. It's so good. I know I said this on yesterday's stream, but I got to get back to the Penguin. Obviously, I'm far behind everyone else. I've only watched like half of it, but it is really good.
All personnel, reports of our 622 on lower levels. Need security in those areas immediately.
This game still looks pretty good. Oh, God.
It's gonna look like an accident, like Gordon lost control. What we need is a classified...
I won't. Kablamo.
He's come for us!
I'm Batman.
You broke my arm, you know that?
Yeah. I haven't read any of the other New 52, not New 52. I haven't read any of the other. Well, I haven't read much of the New 52 stuff either. I've only read Court of Owls. I haven't read any of the other Absolute stuff, but it all seems to be getting pretty good reviews. People seem to be into it.
Good, you've made it to the infirmary.
But again, I'm kind of heavy on a lot of like older kind of classic comic stuff at the moment. I'm not really reading anything else current. Like obviously, I'm reading JMS, Spider-Man. I'm reading 2001 era Punisher with Ennis. Speaking of Ennis, I'm also reading The Darkness from the Beginning. What else am I reading at the moment? Oh, I'm halfway through All-Star Superman by Morrison, which I'm obviously really liking. I don't have a hot take. Well, I do have a mild hot take, which is that I don't really like the art. Quietly's art, I just can't agree with it. It's just slightly off-putting to me. The story is really great. It's super compelling. As a Superman novice, like I think it's a great entry point for people like me. But fucking hell, I just cannot get on with the art at all. I have not read All-Star Batman. I have not. For Batman, I've kind of just read the big hits. Do you know what I mean? Year One, Killing Joke, Long Halloween, you know, a couple of others I'm probably forgetting. Court of Owls, you know, the hits. Hush. I only read Hush this year. I read Hush for the first time this year. You know. Oh, I've read The Dark Knight Returns. I don't like it at all. I don't like it at all. It's like, I get it. It's like, all right, I get it. You laid it on too thick in like issue 1. I'm over it. I'm fucking over it. No, I don't like it. It's fucking miserable. And I got no problem with some fucking misery, but I'm like, I'm having no crack reading this. I'm just like, all right, man, I'll just fucking kill myself. Secret Santa, oh shit. Gotham City Police Department Secret Santa, let's fucking go. Oh, I wouldn't like All-Star Batman? Okay, fair enough then. Fair enough. I won't add it to the list. What do you think cops get each other for fucking Secret Santa? The animated returns?
Now I should be able to bypass the security on the server room door.
I didn't hate the animated returns. Yeah, I have seen that. Yeah. I didn't hate it, but again, it was just kind of like, I don't really like the source material, so you know. Similarly, the Killing Joke. Like, now the Killing Joke, the animation was somehow worse than the source material, but I think like most people, again, not really a hot take. I think most people are like, yeah, Killing Joke. Why was that acclaimed? like you look back at it and you go, this is kind of all the worst shit about these characters, honestly. I imagine in real time that was the sickest thing in the world. Don't get me wrong. I imagine in real time you were like, oh fuck, this is fucking awesome. Yeah, the DK Returns animation was good. Again, you know, notwithstanding the fact that I just didn't really like the I don't have access to this? Okay. Increase smoke volume, yeah, I could use that. Yeah, I think that is part of the problem. Is the Killing Joke became sacrosanct to fans and people adapting it. I fucking love Alan Moore. I love how he's just like, God, I wish I never wrote a fucking comic book in my life. Fuck. He's just so over it. And he's dead fucking right. He's dead right. Is this what I'm... Yeah, it is. Okay. Oh, sick. What is this?
Priority 1. Riot in the Holden cells confirmed. Emergency protocols are in effect.
Wait, how do I... What? Hang on. I think I wasn't paying attention when they were showing me how to fucking use that. Oh, okay, I have no clue how to use this looking thing. Ah, whatever. Come back to that later. I have read zero of Morrison's Batman, sadly. I have it all downloaded. I have it all on my tablet. I just have not watched it yet. Or read it yet, rather. And I know that's another one that's a big one. Oopsie. Cause like obviously like I'm reading which way am I going here? I'm not even I'm getting kind of lost here. I'm going back this way, I think. Cause prior to reading Superman, All-Star Superman, the only Morrison I read prior to that was Arkham Asylum, which I loved as a teenager. I'm very curious how that one holds up. That one I feel like I probably don't want to revisit because it probably doesn't live up to the art is also phenomenal. I think the art is kind of the main thing I loved in Arkham Asylum. I'm like, this is outrageously good. No, sorry, I'm wrong. I have read some of his X-Men. Sorry, I have read some of his X-Men. That is like the thing I've had recommended to me time and time again. I have, now not all of it, because again, I have like basically the entire run down. I was reading it on Marvel Unlimited, and then I got rid of that service, and now I downloaded the entire run. And I've been meaning to restart. I'm going to go back to the start, because it's been ages since I started it. So when I'm finished, like, a lot of the current stuff I'm reading, I'll probably restart his X-Men run.
The disruptor should allow me to get past this gate.
They're gonna let us out, or we'll make our own way out. How about that? This ain't such a bad Christmas after all.
Video game.
Where the hell are the rest of the cops? Maybe the bag killed them all.
Game, I am pressing the right trigger. Sorry, you guys can't see the prompt. It's telling me press the right trigger. There you go. Batman, please shoot the motherfucking... Okay, let's unequip it, and let's re-equip it. I'm pressing... Uh-oh. What if I disconnect my controller? Oh, hold it? Right. You're so right, Snowboy. You're so right. Try harder. I'm trying as hard as I can. How was I to know it was a charged shot? How was I to know? The thing remastered did in fact come out before the end of the stream. Mitch, you were right. 25 quid is not bad. Are there any reviews? Oh shit, sorry, I was too busy reading chat. Oh shit, we got a Bane situation here. Fuck. 5.5 Ars Technica, that's disappointing. But again, as I was saying earlier on Blue Sky and earlier on the stream, like I had a lot of fun playing through it, but it's a super flawed game. It is a super flawed game, whether you upgrade the tech or not. 6 on GameSpot. That's a bummer. That is a bummer. All right, we got a save point there, so we might hold off there. Great remake of a game you should stay away from. That is harsh. That is harsh. Damn, I might look some of these up here for the last minutes. Let's. So that's going to do it for Batman this week. We'll be back next week with more. Before we go though, let's look up the Game Awards schedule and let's just see what we're dealing with here. Let me see if this is something I could do. The Game Awards 2024. I'll leave this in the YouTube so the YouTube people can know. December 13th. I'm out. I'm not at home. Any other day that would have been possible. Unfortunately not. I have that is the big weekend for me for fucking Christmas get-togethers. I got a company shindig on the Friday, and then I have a what will likely be a very intense session the next day with my pals, which I cannot show up to with 2 hours of sleep because I stayed up all night watching the fucking Keeleys. It just cannot happen. Keely, you son of a bitch! You foiled me again. Yeah. And plus, like, I'm one of those people that, like, I really like going to the the work party, because we're one of those teams that we just, like, we're very bad for organizing things. We always make sure it happens at Christmas. I couldn't not show up. So yeah. So sadly, no, there will be no Game Awards watch along. I'm very sad to say. Because the funny thing is, like, I've got my work schedule here just off camera. I have a lot of time off over the course of December, and if it was almost any other day, I could have done it because I'm off work a lot over the next few weeks. I've actually just got a couple of days left in December to work. Yeah, I'll pull out my phone during the night out and I'll just watch it, and I'll pull out a second device and I'll stream it. I'll stream my reaction. Negative reviews of the Thing remake say the infection system is still broken despite them saying it's fixed. So this was one of my big criticisms, other than the all the shooting in the third act, which I thought was busted, is that I was hoping, based on what I'd heard of that game, full The Thing playthrough on youtube.com/@thebarrylad, by the way. I thought it would be a dynamic thing where you didn't know who it was. But then, like, when we were getting stuck at various points and people were looking at walkthroughs for me, they were like, the walkthroughs listed exactly when everyone turned. I'm like, oh, that's, like, disappointing because you've got that fear and trust system. But those are, I guess if someone doesn't trust you, they can turn on you before they're a monster, and that's kind of cool. But the fact that it's this thing where, like, I wanted to be able to start The Thing and be able to hypothetically go the whole game without losing any people. Do you know what I mean? Like, maybe that's too idealist for a PS2 game, but it's kind of, like, it's kind of one of those great gaming illusions. Do you know what I mean? Where it's kind of telling you that it has this dynamic infection thing, but it doesn't really. It's a bummer. I have never watched Lost. It's one of my bigger omissions. I keep meaning to put it on the Plex. I don't know if I'm trying to think if my wife to be has seen Lost. You know what? It strikes me as the type of show she would fucking love. I guarantee you, if I ask her, this seems like one of those things where she'll be like, "Yes, I've seen it. You haven't seen it, freak," and I'm gonna be like, "Yeah, I'm sorry, I haven't seen it. I have not seen Lost." I also think it would be great to watch now, away from all the pandemonium and all the annoying conversation about it, because I feel like a lot of the ways people talk about it negatively reminds me. I was actually just talking about this at the Game of the Year recording last week with the boys. People tricked me for 20 years into thinking the Matrix sequels are bad. And then I watched them for myself like 2 years ago. I was like, what the fuck are you people talking about? These are class. This is a great trilogy. This is one of the great blockbuster trilogies of our lifetime. And I think back to all the shitty conversations that were had about the Matrix, about how it was like, complicated for its own sake, and it's actually not that clever, and it just stopped making sense after the first one. It's like, that's all bullshit. That's all not true at all. That's all not true at all. And when I think about all the criticisms I've read about Lost, we're like, oh, they didn't really know what was going on. They were making it up as they went along. It actually isn't that clever. I was like, knowing what I know about mainstream conversations about media, I bet if I watch Lost, I'll enjoy it, and I'll think, that's stupid bullshit from people who just didn't understand it or didn't get it. Do you know what I mean? So much. This is the problem you have when you're making a mainstream thing. There is such a thing as too clever if you're going for a mainstream audience, because they will think you don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't know if that's true. I have not watched one episode of Lost, but I feel like coming to it now, away from all the pandemonium, might actually be the best way for me to watch it. So I maybe I'll get to that in my in the next few and also, yeah, binging, exactly. Yeah, we can just power through it in, not all of it, but like we can just sit down and watch it for a weekend. And kind of tear through it. Maybe I might see how we're fixed once we get through, like, I want to finish the current stuff. I have still not finished season 3 of The Bear. Holy shit. I mean, there was one great episode, but other than that, I'm like, fucking hell, this is taking us forever. Because we're just never in the mood to watch it, because it's just like, so maybe once we finish The Bear, once we finish The Penguin, we'll probably be looking for something new to start. Maybe I will start Lost. Yeah. Lego Star Wars, the Star Wars saga is free on Epic. Yeah, I saw that was coming. I'm going to go claim it before I go to bed. Again, even if you don't have a PC, brother, you should have an Epic account, and you should just be claiming that shit. Claim that shit on the chance that maybe one day, 10 days in the future, you'll buy a PC, and maybe the Epic Store will still be a thing. It probably will be, because I think they're committed to that. They are not giving up on that. Because long before I had even my Steam Deck, I was claiming that shit. I didn't have a PC to play half that shit they were giving me, but it doesn't matter. It's free games attached to my account. I'll use my account when I feel like it. You should be signed up to the Epic, especially because they always do big shit for Christmas. So make sure, if you're not already, make sure you're signed up for an Epic account to claim those freebies. It's funny though, because I just bought. There's a Disney bundle on Humble right now, and it has like all the Lego games, almost all the Lego games except for Harry Potter. It has all the Disney branded Lego games. It's got Indiana Jones, both of them, Pirates of the Caribbean, and all the Star Wars games except that most recent one. And I guess now I'll go claim that most recent one. Prime is insane as well. Oh my god. Again, if because most people have Prime, we're on a beautiful Bezos website right now, so you guys probably have Prime. Prime are throwing games away. All these people who are trying to get a crumb of Steam's market share, they are shitting money buying free games to give away. It's fucking crazy. And I've said this before on stream. The Amazon ones, you don't even have to use the Amazon launcher to use. Amazon are giving away GOG and Epic Store games. And like every third game is like an Amazon one. Or not even every third. That's probably generous. I feel like 1 out of every 6 games you claim actually requires, it's like tied to your Amazon account. They're giving you games that tie to your Epic account, and there's no purchase necessary. They're not even tied to your sub. If you claim an Amazon game, you don't even have to have Prime to play it. You have to have Prime to claim it, but once you've claimed it, it's free to own. These people are so desperate to sneak in to Steam's marketplace. And lads, take advantage of it, because one of these days, some of these people are going to give up, right? I don't think Amazon's going to give up. I think Epic will give up before Amazon. Amazon has more money, right? Epic's not going to give up anytime soon, but if someone's going to give up, it's probably going to be Epic. Claim this shit now while you can, because this day I've gotten on Epic, I've gotten like Hitman, Control, GTA 5, Death Stranding, a bajillion indie games. Like, I have gotten so many insanely good free games. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go check out those Thing reviews, and we'll be back next week, my friends, with more Batman. I mean, this is super cool. This is we're 4 hours deep now, and I gotta say, I am really enjoying this. I am really enjoying this. I'm curious to see how it wraps up. We'll be back next week again, Wednesday, Thursday. Those are going to be, double whammy Batman days. And as I mentioned earlier in the stream, if you're on the Discord, do pop us a suggestion on what you want to see over Christmas. I've got some ideas myself. I got one good suggestion on the Discord as well, so I will start brainstorming in the next few weeks about that. So anyway, in the meantime, folks, I'll talk to you all next week, and I'll hopefully chat to you on the Discord in the meantime. Peace out.